In these uncertain times, having an advisor to help you navigate the real estate environment and make sound decisions is really more important than ever.
We're constantly talking to each other about what clients need, about where the market's going. We build a strategy together.
We are people first in the way we approach things. We are personalized in our services, and you have the best people who are locally expert but globally connected.
Current market dynamics are really interesting because the office market, as a result of the pandemic, is still very soft, while the industrial market, on the other hand, is just on fire.
The most important thing right now is to be nimble and adapt to these changes as they come, because in the current environment, we're seeing changes every day.
Best way to future-proof your lease, probably through flexibility. Contraction expansion rights, negotiating them in as part of the lease, having one eye on the end of the lease. That is, whether you've got to make good or reinstate the lease back to its original condition. That saves money in the long term.
Portfolio planning is so important for occupiers these days. You can't just be reactive to critical dates anymore. You've got to be looking, 12, 18, 24 months ahead. And then you get that strategic view.
When companies work around the world, they need the best resource in each market. They need to be able to access that resource and get the knowledge and capabilities right away. We can do that with our partnership.
We work with our workplace strategists to define our square footage needs, see what the space is going to look like, how it's going to fit with your company culture. We use our financial analysts to see if this transaction is actually viable. What's it going to look like for you long term? We rely heavily on our data and research analysts. They are digging into markets. We're taking all that data that we're getting from these subject matter experts and reinforcing it all the way up through execution of the transaction.
I think when you look at the company that we are now collectively, Knight Frank and Cresa, we're both privately held companies, and that means something. We're invested in our own businesses. We are a partnership between our firms. We're partnerships in the way our firms are made up, and we build partnerships with our clients.
When we say we go beyond space, we really mean it.
We have the client's best interest at heart over the long term.
We're nimble, we move fast, we see a problem, we attack that problem. Research, technology, tools, it's available to all of us to bring together on behalf of the client.